What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Today we don't have Evan or Charles because Charles is a bum. We have Joey and Zach.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk? No. All right. Yeah. So it's Joey, Zach, and I. We're here. We're in a new location.
The mansion.
Yeah, that's gonna be the name of it. The mansion.
It's the biggest house that I've ever been into.
The Minecraft mansion.
It does look like something you'd.
This basement's got more square footage than my whole house does.
This could literally just be like a super small Call of Duty map.
Dude's got a sauna in his bedroom.
Oh shit.
But we're out here. We're talking about today on the agenda today we have how fake the news is, which it seems like I feel like saying fake news is super cliche, but the news is fake, and it sucks.
Well, at least some of it is. But like my thing about it is like they don't tell you the truth, which is kind of crappy because you'll eventually find out the truth. But I don't know. It's just stupid. So we got to go with Fox News. No CNN.
Well, you can't really trust Fox News either.
Well, all news is biased.
That's true.
You're biased to something or not. Like
there was an Antifa rally, and an MSNBC reporter went there and got attacked, and MSNBC didn't even report it because they are like for Antifa. The only one who
they're not for Antifa. The Antifa just stand for the like leftist values.
Yeah. Well, yeah, same thing. But I mean, that's the type of crap that goes on.
It's just one of those things. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It's irritating. I think mostly because like they're not biased in only like political situations, and they don't lie in only political situations. They'll lie for anything and everything just to get their way.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But like when I look at the news, I only take I sort of just look at it and take the big idea. I don't just click on it and start reading it. I kind of just take the big idea. And I'm
you just read headlines?
Yeah, so I'm like, well, that
sucks,
or that's cool. And then I just move on.
Yeah,
with my
life. You're the worst type of person. Yeah. That's like when people were retweeting the picture of XXXTentacion and there it was some rap account. They're like, XXX was found not guilty, but he wasn't found like not guilty. A dead person just can't defend themselves in court, and so like there's no. Is that a fingernail?
There was like a toenail or a fingernail. That thing is an inch. Don't put it on me. That thing is.
You don't throw that away. Is that you?
No, that's not me. I do want to figure out this couch though.
Zach has the fanciest couch that I've ever seen in my life. There's buttons on it. Like, there's buttons on the couch.
There are multiple outlets you have to plug it in.
His couch has to be plugged in. Is that it?
There are extension cords right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Your parents were thinking.
I've never seen a couch that needed to be plugged in. That's insane.
In 3 different places.
If this couch better turn into, like, Bumblebee or something. Like, Autobots, roll out.
It's got multiple chargers on it.
Actually, all right. So if that whole, what are you doing? If that whole, all right, we're gonna leave the news thing alone for a second. But like, all right, so the Tesseract or not the Tesseract, what is it? The Allspark, the cube. So if that shocks like an electronic, it turns into a transformer. So potentially, if that was real, this couch could turn into a transformer. I feel like it would just be like a furry, like
a girl transformer.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be I don't know. It wouldn't be a good transformer. I feel like you could probably just push it over with your hands because it's a couch. But I mean, what are you doing?
I gotta use 2, man.
But like, if you shot it with the Allspark, it would be
Okay, look how short. That is like a 3-foot extension. That is stupid.
Well, okay, you can't blame them though. They spent all their money on the couch.
No. They probably bought 4 more of these.
They're just like hiding in that back room. Dude,
you gotta turn them both on. Oh,
is it working?
Now?
Try to put my side down.
There's no button for your side.
Dude, there has to be.
Nope, nothing.
We're not very good at this podcast thing because we're doing things that,
it was Zach. I don't know.
The camera.
Yeah, we should have brought the camera.
I don't have a camera. We use Charles's phone.
Yeah, Zach changed.
Charles, if you're listening. Oh, dude, Charles has a girlfriend.
Who?
Nuh-uh.
I don't know. Her name's Kyrie. Like Kyrie Irving. She's from Buffalo, New York.
I bet he loves that.
Well, if her name was Kobe, he probably just...
Is she a babe?
Yep.
Chuck, I know you listen, big dog. Let's see how you're grinding.
Did you not see a story yesterday? Do you have him on Snapchat?
Yeah, but I don't really...
He put her on his story. So he put her on her story, and then I slid up and I was like, oh, you guys talking? And then he said, is she cute? And then he FaceTimed me while I was like 3/4 asleep laying in my bed. And I had to talk to her. So Charles, or her, if she listens, that's even more awkward. What's up, Kyrie? Shout out to you.
Kyrie.
But they both run track together at UDM. You figure it out?
I quit. I tried.
Have you seen those videos where the kids get stuck like in the couches?
No.
Like, so it'd be like an old couch. It's like it's an old recliner, right? But so there'd be like a hole right here, and then the kids like would fall through and be down here.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen cats disappear.
I've locked my cat in the recliner thing before.
How did you not kill it?
Because it was like hollow on the inside. Because what she would do, like it'd be like a
square
like
almost. Yeah, but like there's a square inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with like the frame in it, and she would always camp in there. And it was like it's not like an automatic one; it's just one of those like lever ones. So I do it, and then close it. And I'm like, oh god.
You have a cat? Oh wait, no, I saw your cat. I
I
was at
do.
your house. I know you too.
Then you
I just know you had that demon dog, Peppy.
Facts, I got Pepe.
Your dog. I remember the first time that I ever came over, you're like, "Don't pet my dog," but I was already on one knee down to pet it, and then it bit my finger.
He bit an old lady.
How did?
I was hanging out with Zach, and before I went there, I can't remember where we were going, but we were walking Peppy down the road, and there's like this couple houses down from me, there's this woman, her name's Ethel. She's like 95 years old. Like
Makes
this
sense
girl,
if her
this
name's
girl
Ethel.
cannot walk, and she's just struggling to walk down the street, and we're talking for like 15 minutes. She's like, oh, it's so cute. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be like nice and all that. And then she goes, oh, can I pet it? I'm like, no, please don't pet it. And she goes down.
Please don't.
She goes down, and Peppy just jumps up and just like attacks her thumb. And she goes, ah! I'm like, I'm sorry. Why'd you do that? And then she just left.
I told you not to pet her.
Yeah.
No, it bit me. I went there for it was your birthday party. I just got home from like a camp that I went to or
My
something.
sad birthday party.
It was like me and Ben Kemper. Well, Ben Kemper had left like right before I got there.
I don't think I got invited to your birthday party.
Mine?
Yeah.
I didn't have one. Well, no, you did. You got invited to Kalahari, and you didn't come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't my fault. That
It
was
was.
Work's fault.
No. Work?
Yeah.
Caleb called off.
Yeah, Caleb already called off. One more person couldn't call off.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief.
You gotta beat it to him.
Does it really matter? Because
Beat
you don't
him
even
to
work
it.
there now.
Well, I did when you had your Kalahari birthday party.
We went there for like 3 days, and we were like, Zach, do you want to come? And he's like, yeah, man. When is it? And then we were like, the 31st.
It was Subway. We had Subway that night.
Yeah, it was the night, because that was, bro, one time, so we went to Subway. It was like, was it like your last day of school?
No.
Had you been out of school? No, you were still in school.
I was still in school. No, I wasn't. It was summer because you left for North Carolina.
That's right, because that was the day after your last day of school. Like, that was like the first day you were out for summer.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it was super close. We got to North Carolina, or like you guys got out and then we left like the next day. But we went to Subway, and we were there until they closed. Like, they were completely closed up.
Yeah.
And we walked out, and then we sat at Zach's Jeep. Rest in peace to the Jeep.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with it. It's just in the driveway.
Yeah.
Do you even drive it anymore?
He has
I
a
got my new
Volvo.
car. Did you see it out there?
No.
That silver one?
The Volvo?
No, I didn't see it.
He drives a Volvo.
Okay, well, obviously, if you're telling me it's a Volvo in the driveway, I was more focused on telling you how I almost hit that biker.
Well, he almost hit you. That's different.
Yeah.
You would have still gone to... Actually,
It scares me when people with bikes.
I don't like driving around motorcycles like
Yeah.
at all. One time I saw Jacob Merrick. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
He had a motorcycle. He brought it to school last year. I saw him on the road once, and I slowed down like 15 miles per hour. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I don't. I just that's
You
scary.
could do so much damage.
Well, yeah, because there's
I know.
zero protection.
I know.
Yeah, I would never want to drive one or own one.
Yeah, I would.
I think it's stupid personally.
I don't like it when they don't wear helmets. I don't like. Please wear a helmet.
That's what my dad does.
He doesn't wear a helmet.
Mhm.
That's
They
terrifying.
should make them, but with like bubbles around them, like a whole, you know,
Like a
those
whole
like-
guardrail and a
Yeah.
circle.
You like Violet from Incredibles, just
no, like those balls from Jurassic Park,
Oh,
Oh,
those
yeah.
big
no, those would
balls.
actually be dope to have.
Yeah, those actually.
like 4 feet off the ground so you can turn, but it's just like a whole shield. You know how cool that would
you
be?
just get hit and you go bouncing
Like
down the highway.
it's like you land. Oh, you guys don't. Never mind.
That'd probably be a lot safer though.
I was gonna say it's like you landed on Loot Lake, but you don't understand that.
No, I do. I was actually watching a video of Fortnite earlier
Yeah.
today.
Do you
It's,
know?
like,
do you know
purple.
that?
Did they hit the big block and bounce to?
Well, like the big block like kind of disintegrated into Loot Lake, and then like
Oh yeah.
the lake was just purple and it was bouncy.
Yeah.
You took fall damage. It was really irritating. Like if you landed. So what I did, I died. I had like 13 kills. I was so mad. I jumped from Loot Lake down in between Tilted and like the divot, like in the valley.
How far does it bounce you up?
It's like it'd be like if you just ran and jumped off of the block, the cube.
I have yet to play with that season.
Well, that season's over. So.
Yeah, well, I never played with that
I don't. It's like it's like an impulse.
season. Okay.
Impulse grenade. It's like that. There's no impulse grenades left in the game. It's only like the
Oh, they ran out.
no, they vaulted them.
You got any food down here?
Got to go up to the pantry for that one.
I'm gonna let you do that because you hear them going on.
Okay. I died. I had a lot of kills and I died. I was irritated. Anyway, yeah.
How many wins do you have?
I think I have like 20 squad wins. Because I play with I played with Charles, Mason, Owen, and Owen plays PC. Oh, and you suck at PC. Just to let you know. Mason, you're bad at Xbox.
I miss
No, he's
him.
really good.
Oh,
He's actually really good, but we just tell him that he's trash.
gotcha.
I played with them like all summer basically. Well, for the first half of summer, and we won it like 3 times a night. Because we'd play until we won.
I think I've only won like 10 times total.
Really?
Yeah, I was so bad at
I've-
that game.
I have 10 solos. I'm happy with that. What about you?
I have 13 solos, like 130 duos, and then like 50 or 60 squads.
Yeah, I have one solo.
One solo?
One solo.
I would-
And
Wasn't
I didn't
even you, was
yeah,
it?
it wasn't even me. It was my friend Kyle got that win for me. He was like, bro, just let me get one win. I was like, no, because that's gonna be like not my win. I was like, you're gonna die anyways. I literally left for 15 minutes to go eat. I came back and he was still alive. And there's one more person. I was like, whatever, dude, just play.
Are you default? Do you have the battle pass? Okay.
I bought every battle pass, but then I realized like I have not played Xbox since I went to my grandma's like a month ago. And I just have not cared to play Xbox. Like when the new Call of Duty comes out, I'll be playing Xbox a ton. But like I just
I don't know if
haven't had.
I don't know if
any-
I'm gonna get that.
Seriously, it looks really good. I'm actually really excited.
You don't have PlayStation, right?
I do have both. I only have
Yeah.
PlayStation because I got Spider-Man.
The only game I'm really.
It's good.
I've heard it's really repetitive.
Well,
It-
any
but
game
that's-
like that
it
is.
that's
probably
what-
will.
But that's with every superhero game. Like you think of Batman, like literally all you did was run around and spam X.
Yeah.
Same with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
It's the same with Spider-Man too. It's a really smooth. It's really smooth game. But I only played for 5 minutes. I was getting bored. 'Cause
Seriously?
it is the same thing. Because I mean, you swing around from the buildings.
I feel like that's.
I would just
super
go I just go up to to the top of buildings and jump off.
They used to have a game on the Wii that I played like 10 years ago. Something. It was Hulk. It was like
Yeah.
the same thing. That was fun because you could just pick up cars and throw them at people.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
I was thinking I enjoyed the Spider-Man memes where it's like
They're pointing
Like-
at each other.
no, not like that. Like the Xbox announces that it's making its own version of Spider-Man, and then it's like a GTA mod where it's like Spider-Man kicking.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
Spider-Man.
I've seen
People.
It's like kicking an old woman off of a bridge or something,
Yeah, I saw that.
or like
Go Go ahead.
Or like the video of the dude swinging from like the bed sheets on the bridge in real life. Have you seen
Oh
that?
yeah, I have.
That
I
was
did see
crazy.
that. Yeah.
He survived.
No,
he
like
was literally he made like a swing
yeah,
off a freeway bridge.
crackheads, man.
That's crazy.
Bro, I saw the video of a fight, and it was like the most Atlanta thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was these two old guys, and this dude swung like he kicked, and the dude caught his foot, flipped him onto his back, and just punched his face into the pavement. And I was like, I never want to experience that in my whole life.
No.
Like you could like it was horrifying to see. I mean, it was a good fight. It was a good fight video. I liked it on Twitter.
There's a video in like 1902 or something like that. This guy thought that if he had like a bed sheet around him, like he put like some winged contraption on him or something. And he jumped off the Eiffel Tower, thinking he was gonna glide, and he didn't. And it was early 1900s, so the camera quality was just terrible. You just see this tiny speck just fall from the very first layer of the Eiffel Tower for like 5 seconds, then just a big dust ball. Like, he got crap.
I like the videos of like all right, so the videos of like them trying to save animals from stuff, and then the animals just like jump off. Have you seen the one of the goat? Well, like
the fence, get the head and stuff.
No, not even the goat. He's on a bridge and he falls off the bridge and smokes his head on the side rail.
Someone sent that to Hannah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Bro. Yeah, she posted it on Twitter and she's like, "Everybody text this kid." I texted him. I was like, "Good job, buddy."
I did the same thing.
he's like, "Thanks, man," with the 100 emoji. He had to have been so young, like not young, but like in the lower grades because he used the 100 emoji like unironically. But he was like, "Thanks, 100." Okay, block your number.
I showed my mom that video of the cat, and she goes, "Oh, the cat's still alive. The cat's fallen on 4 feet. Cats don't die."
Cats don't die. Oh, I love your mom.
We had a passionate 20 minutes on how this cat was dead, and she thought it was I don't know the word. She was so
adamant, adamant.
Yeah,
it was alive.
It was alive. She goes, "No, cat's only land on their feet." I'm like,
Mom, it just fell like 128 feet. It's dead.
That's so sad, and it was such a loud boom.
I think it hit one of like the tape, like the things because it was like boom, it just smoked the ground.
Just imagine you just sign into the hotel. You just walk and you see a cat fly break through the table.
Like, all right, guys, time to go. Round it up.
Wrap it up.
We'll go to the Hampton Inn. It doesn't matter. I don't even know. Yeah, I hate cats though.
I love cats. This is what my cat did. I kicked. Well, no, I didn't kick her. But I was like playing with her with my foot, and then she came and attacked me, and she ripped a hole through my sweatshirt.
My grandma's dog bit my grandpa and he bled for like 35 minutes because he's so old.
Did he die?
No, he's fine.
Okay, good.
I don't know what just happened, but yeah. So we are cat or animal videos like falling. It's just funny. I don't know.
I think it's sad.
What about
You think it's sad? I think like sometimes I'm like,
have you seen that video where the dog gets hit by the stick? And it's like
that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
like
no,
not
I'm
those
just saying,
videos.
like, those are super sad.
Oh, the animal cruelty ones.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
PETA
why would
posts?
Yeah,
Why would
like
you
I don't.
want- yeah.
Well, I blocked PETA on Twitter because they were annoying.
Before the school used to like in our sophomore year when before they had like all the blocks and all that, we were in me, Salzy, Ben, and Hugo. We would always watch animals getting hit by cars in Mr. Barr's class, and there's one where this guy's just driving on a road and these two cows walk in, but the cows are having sex. So this cow's on another one, and this car just like rams into them, and they just get up and just walk away.
The cows.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic. The car rams into them.
The car.
Wow,
They came out of
get
nowhere.
rammed.
It was like they came from the ditch, and he was just riding this other cow. It was stupid. And then
you go.
there was another one where it was like this bridge in Ukraine or something like that, but it was like it wasn't on the ground level. It was like the highway bridge.
Yeah.
And there were like 400 sheep. It was like 400 sheep, and this truck was stopped because there were so many sheep on there. And then it's wait like 20 seconds, and this truck is just going 80. It just plows over like 100 sheep.
Oh,
Bro, when I was younger, we were do you know where the mommy indoor theater is? Do you know where that's at? Like, do you know what that is?
I know, like, I know what I know around mommy, but
So it's just like a cheap movie theater.
yeah, it's on the corner. It's like right when you go over the Mommy River. Yeah,
yeah. It's just a cheap theater. They usually show movies like super late. Like they'd still be showing like Infinity War right now.
Yeah, probably.
But we were going there to. I don't even know what we're doing. I don't know what movie we're seeing, but we were young enough to where like I.
Can you put these in the
Yeah,
stream?
I can.
Did you ever put that picture of
It wouldn't let me, but I can download this video.
Look, these cows just come out of nowhere from the ditch. He's trying to get his pipe wet. He just gets rammed by a car.
The dude's like, get back here. I know where you're going.
That's a different guy. He's like, I told you not to mess with that guy.
I told you this wasn't the spot. It's like going to Indian Creek and having a cop come. No, we were like I was young enough to where like I knew what happened, but I didn't process it. But we were down. It was like we were like right next to the central exit, by like Myers and stuff. And this
You got to put this one in there too.
Okay, I'm just gonna we'll just be quiet for a second.
Oh my god! What? That's so sad.
Yeah.
Is there a farmer right next?
There was a guy who was just standing. He's like, what the hell? Oh,
Rawr.
the lion.
Lion. I didn't add it in last week because like you did it once and you were quiet, but well, I'll have to throw it in for that one. But no, I was young. I was young enough to where like I didn't process it, but I knew what happened. We were down by the central exit, and this dog just like ran out because there's those like neighborhoods all up against the highway. This dog like ran out into the road, and my dad like swerved and missed it, but the car behind us just smoked this dog. Like smoked it. My sister like watched it happen. She goes, "Is he okay?" And my dad's like,
No, sweetie.
"Nope."
He's a god.
And then we just kept going. We just keep going. It was like laying on the side of the road when we drove back. It was so sad, man.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know. It was yellow. It's a yellow dog.
It was a yellow dog. He's probably red after yellow.
Oh, God. I would imagine so. Man, I don't even know how to relate that to get back into the news stuff because we completely just left that. Basically, to sum all of that up, the news lies to you. There's aliens. Area 51 is real.
Well, I don't think that's a
Yeah, I don't think that's a myth.
alien fear. What is it called?
The Earth is-
Area 51 doesn't exist.
No, that shit does exist. There's no
Rawr.
Oh
way
yeah.
getting close to it, or else you're gonna die.
Yeah, I watched videos.
You might get probed.
There are like vans. Like these people just went in the thing. They drove past like the signs and all that, and there were like 50 white vans that were like chasing after
Just
them.
tailing them.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so terrifying. Imagine if you just like didn't realize it, and all of a sudden you're just being chased by like.
I feel like I take the Grand Cherokee SRT, and I try to get through there. First of all, I'd deck it out though. I would be
It's
like,
like the tires.
yeah, I'd probably.
Los Santos Customs. Put the 100% armor on it.
Yeah, I definitely would like put a ton of armor on it, put bulletproof glass, try to get through there. But in the end, it's like you just spent $200,000 in
To
a car
go
that's
to
gonna get
jail.
ruined, and
Yeah.
you're
Just
either
go
gonna
to
die or go
prison
to
for your
jail,
life,
They
or just get.
or they take you and experiment on you, either or.
What they experience like.
Or you get probed by aliens.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
knows? What if they got some alien stuff down there? They're
Hey,
like,
you
hey,
remember-
let's see what
you
Well,
happens.
you would never be able. You would probably get to a building before you get like blown up or something. Like
I wonder if they do have mines.
Oh, they probably do.
I don't
I mean,
know.
they
So
have-
if you drive off the road, yeah. I'd imagine so. If you just like had him out in the like,
Yeah.
I don't get it though. Like, what do they? Obviously, they keep alien stuff there.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I don't know that. So, like, what do they keep there that they need so top secret?
Hitler.
Hitler.
He'd be dead by now, 110%.
Nah, they have him cryogenically frozen.
They do. They do. They never found his body.
He
They
moved.
say-
No, Hitler. I was talking to my dad about this earlier. Hitler moved to Argentina.
Right.
They said that he burned his body after he killed himself. But I was watching this video. I'm not saying that I think, but like this is the conspiracy. Like after the Nazis surrendered, there was a ship that left like the day after Hitler supposedly killed himself, and there was like no one on the ship. It was this tiny ship, and they went to Argentina and just came back randomly. And the allies are like, "The hell you doing?
Heck are you doing, bro?
They're like, "The heck are you doing coming from Argentina?" And they're like, "Nah, man, we just chilling."
Yeah.
Oh, are you writing down the times?
Yeah. No, I don't. Well, I don't. I'm in between. I do think he killed himself, but at the same time, they
So
didn't
he
find
only
his body.
half killed himself, and then the other half went to Argentina.
What? No, I'm
No,
just.
I
I'm
can
split.
believe that he didn't kill himself. I can.
I mean, there's so much.
Why?
I
He
feel like-
was such a big dictator now that I don't feel like he would kill
I
himself.
feel like he had too much of an ego to kill himself.
Yeah,
No,
honestly.
no.
You don't think
He
so?
probably
That dude
did.
loved himself. I read a book on him. I did like 3 reports on Adolf Hitler. in junior high.
He had Parkinson's anyway. He was deteriorating so much.
Yeah, but how do we know that for sure if they never found his body?
There were videos. There are like videos of him
No, yeah,
shaking.
he was screwed.
terribly.
Well, aside from being screwed up, he was screwed up.
Was he?
Well,
Well, what happened in his childhood that recently, like that?
It wasn't actually. It actually was not his childhood. It was.
yeah,
he-
it was.
No, it wasn't. No, he had like a normal childhood.
No,
was
he
normal.
didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
He moved to Germany and then he got like rejected from this art school.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
it
but he got
was.
savagely beaten by his father all the time, and his father
That's what I
said he
thought
never
his father
amounted
did
for
say.
anything, and then his father died, and he said like he was like disappointed in him. He had a terrible childhood, and his mom died, so he's stuck with his abusive father. And then he went to Germany for that art school like 3 different times, and then didn't get in.
They just kept saying no.
Yeah.
And then like there wasn't even like a specific thing that made him hate Jews. They just said he just basically
Well,
It was just someone to blame.
no,
the
yeah,
problems
because
on.
Germany went into like an economic depression. I don't even know if that's well.
I just put the lion over it. They got screwed over in the treaty in the World War I treaty.
Well, that
Germany
so,
was in such a
yeah, they
crappy
went into
place.
like an economic depression, and then like
Well, everyone did in the 20s and 30s, really.
well, yeah, but so we got it bad, but Germany was like bad, like people. It was like $45 for like bread.
that World War I, after World War I, they got the worst thing. Like they were a terrible place.
Hey, when will this podcast be up?
Couple days.
Tomorrow.
As well.
Tomorrow. Because I just add like a picture over it with our names. Who are you texting?
Nobody.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, have you taken your senior pictures yet?
No, I probably won't.
Yeah, I didn't
Really?
get them done.
Yeah, I
Really?
don't. I don't really feel a need to.
I was like, well, so I told Coach Sheffer I was getting them done so I could take a jersey, and then I just didn't give it back.
I'm probably gonna do that. I want to have one of those jackets.
Oh, that I have, dude. I still have one of the warm up jackets.
Just take it. Just ask for it at the beginning of the season, then just don't
Yeah.
give it back.
Well, especially like
That's
so
probably
last year they had us come and get them before the Gold W meet at Whitmer, and then
Oh,
they didn't write it down. So I don't even think he knows that.
It went missing.
I don't think.
I wish the school would give us more money. Like, we don't even need anything else. We're set on everything, but like we need like new jerseys and
Well, okay. The only reason, you need new jerseys. I
don't like how we went back to the all white.
I
I
almost-
like the varsity.
those jerseys
way
were
better.
just they felt like we were back in junior high.
yeah.
And
That's
your
what it
nipples,
felt
dude. Your nipples just
Yes.
showed.
No, I had pictures of me running and I couldn't post them because it was like, boom.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, buddy.
Really thin.
Traumatized.
For honestly,
Yeah, I hated those freshmen.
I told
the ones we
Sheffer.
had sophomore year.
Yeah, no, like the varsity jerseys.
Yes.
He told me if I made it to states, I could wear that, but then I didn't make it to states. No, I was like this close, and he almost let me design our jerseys. Like almost let me design our jerseys. But all I was gonna do is I was just gonna take Celine's template, make it charcoal gray and red, and then have it say Bedford on it, or just like have like a charcoal gray B. Like it'd be like this, not like that, but it'd be the tank top, but it would be like charcoal gray and then red with a white B. That's all I was gonna do. Or like the Southview jerseys. Do you know what they look like? The orange and gray.
Yeah.
Those ones look nice. Southview has the best jerseys that I've ever seen.
You think?
Yeah, they're better than like. Yeah, they look so clean.
What team is it? Whitmer that has the singlets?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Celine has singlets.
No, Wimmer.
Well, they both do.
I
like Whitmer's because they got numbers on the back of them.
Well,
that's because you
an,
have to.
That's an Ohio thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because for what I almost got disqualified from a race because they're like, you don't have a jersey, and I was like, I'm from Michigan. Like we aren't an Ohio school. I think it was Fremont. It was stupid.
I didn't get to go to that meet.
Fremont meet is horrible, and their track is worse than ours.
I did really bad. Joey Travis outjumped me that one, but I mean I was injured all year, so I couldn't really do.
Joey Travis. I talked to him the other day. He Snapchatted me.
His brother's cool.
His brother is like that super tall kid, right?
Yeah, so much bigger than Joey.
Yeah.
He plays basketball. I saw him when I was.
What? Joey didn't. All right, so you guys had the high jumpers chat, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, we forgot to put him in there though.
Didn't you guys add him and he sent like a picture of his face and then you guys were like.
No, that was me. Yeah. We didn't add any of the freshmen or Joey, and we added Joey. Like some girl added Joey, and they're like, yeah, sorry. And then like 10 minutes later, he sends a picture of his face like doing something. I'm like, no, man, this is not the chat where we do that.
It's not that.
But we do it all the time. Me, Evan, and Izzy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Riley. Just not Joey. Joey can't do it.
I have to say, yeah. I don't know. He's cool though. He's nice.
Yeah, I like Joey.
Dude, me and him during greenhouse season, we bonded so much. I never knew Joey, but like we became really good friends.
Swim, like summer swim.
You swim?
Yeah, I'm actually doing high school swim this year. I'm super excited.
Dang.
I mean, it's gonna.
Isn't that in the? Is it winter?
Yeah, it starts November.
So you're probably not doing winter track then, winter conditioning.
Well, how is he gonna do that if he's swimming?
Well,
swimming is gonna get you.
Their practices.
I have never been in the best shape that I have when I swam in in summer. And like those practices were not even hard.
Really?
Like for me, they were hard, but like all the high school swims were like, they're
really?
okay.
Well, that's how I don't know. I feel like that's different for everybody because like when we do like the 200 like 100 runs.
Yeah, we barely did those.
Yeah, but like even so, like when we did those though, people were like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up," and I never felt tired.
Yeah, I never I felt tired, but I never was like, "Oh, this is the hardest thing I've ever done."
I pushed hard during those workouts.
Yeah, I kept up with Caleb, you and Caleb.
It's gonna be weird. We're gonna be the ones. We're gonna be the ones leading that pack now.
Like so for my first 3 years of track, I always just pushed and kept up with Charles for all that stuff. And
Yeah.
this year was so hard because I had to like kind of gauge it with myself.
Yeah,
Like,
and if I was running, I would have definitely been keeping up with you or Caleb. But
you know how he runs? He yells out times.
Yeah.
My first 400 that I ran, like for that workout, was a 57. Like I pushed a 57 out, and then he was like, "I'm putting you in the 400 for all the meets." I was like, "Please no."
Yeah. I ran a pretty good time during senior relays.
I dropped a 51 during senior relays.
I was so mad you didn't draft.
I feel like I
thought you were hurt.
I'm pretty sure I ran like a 55 or 56.
That's what
I dropped a 51, and I got us up to like third or fourth. It was like Michael and I finished like this, and then it was Caleb and Mason.
I didn't even stay for that.
You did.
Well, I was
No,
hurt.
you didn't. It was our team. Caleb's team finished second.
Caleb won.
Or yeah, I was on Mason's team. My bad.
Yeah.
Mason finished second.
Yeah, and then he was like, they were like 6 feet in front of Michael and I. Michael and I pushed, like, I was talking to Michael that whole race. I was like, Michael, let's go. Michael, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Mason had no idea what to do, so I constantly was like, get into the first lane, get into the first lane.
Yeah, Mason doesn't know. I wish Mason would have ran track all 4 years. I told him to run track. Freshman year we had a class. I was, dude, run track. And then he was like, no, I'm not a wuss. And I was like, bro, like, if you want to be in good shape for football, run track.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like that universal sport because you don't have to be like good at track to do track.
Yeah.
As long as you can move your legs back and forth, you're like.
And not even that. Like Coach Sheffer's made it such a fun environment to be in.
That's not.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not even like Coach Sheffer. That was kind of like Brady Noah. Like the seniors.
Well, it's just like the people. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's cool.
We all just make fun of each other. Like that's.
Well, we make fun of the distance kids
Yeah.
because they're at the bottom.
Oh no, there's been times where Anthony's been pretty mean to me. Like to the point where I get like, I'm like, all right, stop talking. Like I want to hit you.
Anthony was like.
You're
Anthony
easy. I mean, you're easy to make fun of.
He's
blind out of one eye.
He is blind.
I was gonna make a comment earlier when we were talking about that Spider-Man meme. How it'd be funny if it was Gradishar and a Cyclops, like how they're pointing at each other.
No, but like, yeah, he makes fun of me, and it's just kind of like, I get I'm not like the best at 110s, but I'm trying.
You're better at 300s. Just work on the 300s, man.
Yeah, but both sets kill me every time.
What?
Both sets kill me every time.
Seth Murphy. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you gonna do 110s? Or,
Yeah. I've gotten better at 110s. I can 3-step now. I just got to work on my speed.
I'll go out and run with you. I need to get out.
yeah, I can do
Yeah, but I
Wednesday.
am not sprinting. I've been distance.
Okay, we'll start sprinting.
I need to start sprinting. I haven't done it in over a year.
For those of you who don't know, we all run track. Like literally everybody except for Evan that's been on the podcast so far has run track with me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's all that I did for 4 years, and so we all bonded. You know. I love track so much. I'm so excited to coach you guys. It's gonna be weird because you're my age,
Yeah.
and I ran with you, both of you for. I'm pretty. You were in seventh. Did you run seventh grade? In seventh grade?
Did you run freshman year?
Yeah, you did.
I ran 8th grade till now.
Okay, so I didn't run with you. I didn't run with you in seventh grade when you were in seventh grade. But since from 8th grade to 12, to senior year, I literally just only talked to Caleb Gill, and then like sophomore year I made friends with Brady and all those guys. But other than that, I guess only Caleb.
Brady was super fun to talk to on the track team, but I've tried texting him in the past, and he hasn't been
He talks to
never
me all the
texted
time.
me back.
It's just because I think he doesn't know you. That's it.
That's true.
Yeah, I was never really close with him.
Brady, I didn't hang out with Brady, but if we went to Gabe's house, he would sometimes come. And we one time he almost tased Cameron Braun.
What the hell?
That sounds reasonable.
You know, I should just start saying them randomly so I can just make you. I was just talking about the part about Gradishar's cousin.
I'm excited to coach you guys because I think so. You guys, obviously we lost a lot of talent last year,
Yeah.
almost all of it.
Yeah.
I don't and I feel like that's super self-centered to say but if you look at it,
Yeah.
it's you have Brandon Thomas, Anthony. You have you for high jump.
I gotta start sprinting because I was so good. I was faster than Anthony. But
Anthony got fast.
Anthony's a lot faster this year.
Dude's taking steroids.
Is he?
No, he just lifts a lot. I cannot tell you the last time I've gone to the gym and lifted. I've literally, for the past 4 or 5 months, I've only been running distance because I've been doing these
That
smart
makes sense.
races and tough mutters. So I have yet to go out and sprint.
Well, he also plays football, so he's gonna lift.
Yeah.
With that.
No, but okay, so if you just take all of our relays, the 4x8.
What do you want, Joey?
Looking for. You'll see.
Okay, if you take the 4x8, we lost. Actually, only Michael. Michael, your distance team is going to be really good.
That means nothing.
I know I have more.
Your distance team will be really good. I'll give you guys that because
we'll have Sheffer,
Chevalier, the other
Nick
Sheffer,
Huss.
Nick Huss. I
Jake's
can't think.
pretty decent.
Ryu,
yeah.
all those guys. You didn't lose many seniors. You lost Michael, and that's kind of it for seniors in distance.
But sprint.
You guys, okay? You did lose Colin Bell for the 2 mile. Shout out to you, Colin Bell. He listens.
Really?
Yeah, last week. No, he does because he commented on our YouTube channel. He was like, "Hey, that Joey kid." I think he's like, "Hey, that Joey kid liked your sister," and I was like, "Hey, I think everybody did." I was like, "Hey, I think everybody did," and then he was like, "Oh, true." Colin, your sister told people that we were dating, she and I were dating, and I didn't like that, so I blocked her.
He's in a bad position with his family. I love you, Colin Bell. You were really funny when we talked.
It's true.
But like,
But
his
you're gonna-
sister's wild out there.
I don't know. I don't talk to her anymore. You lost. Like he was the only. Well, Colin was the only person that actually enjoyed the 2 mile, and I don't know why he wasn't in it more. Like for our meets, because nobody else wanted to run the 2 mile
He
except for
ran
him.
pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, he ran really goofy. Got such long legs.
But like other than that, our seniors last year weren't the greatest for distance.
I just found your YouTube.
Oh, it's a good one. But then like for sprints, like if you like the 4x1 was Bushro, Mason, me, and Pisani.
I don't know who he's going to put in this year. I know Pisani and Brandon Thomas are going to be in it.
For
Not
what?
not for the 4x1. Thomas won't run the 4x1. It'll be that freshman kid that broke the record in quotes because it was hand timed at a junior high
kid.
fretch meet.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The one
Yeah.
who always wears the leggings.
Yeah.
Well, there's
he's
another
gonna
one.
get taken. Him, Pisani, Waxler.
No, you guys count me out.
Oh, no, I ran a
Do you
pretty-
think
I ran
you
a-
think you'll run it? You'll
Oh,
be in it?
yeah.
And then Joey. So that's your 4x1 this year. And Waxler and the other kid are the only people that like are returning, and Pisani.
I
Like
don't
those-
know, dude. I ran a pretty good split at that one meet.
For the
When we did
4x1?
The 4x1. Me and Foster. I ran
Was I in that? What meet was
no,
that?
that was the meet that if you didn't make it to...
That was Skyline.
Oh, the Skyline meet.
That was
I was
a-
at that meet. I remember. You know, you guys did a good job. Didn't you win it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got second in shot put.
That's right. I forgot about that.
That was so stupid.
No, but he, like, Coach Everett came up to me, and that's why I was like, I was thinking about, he was like, I think it was Mason he was debating on putting in the 4x1 or not putting it in. Like, when I ran that, I was really thinking or hoping that he would put me in the 4x1 to go to regionals. But he never did. He kept Mason in it.
Yeah. We honestly, so do you know about our 4x1, like what happened? Well, okay, so for the 4x1, like we won the race, right? Like I think you guys were at my grad party, right? Both,
Yeah.
You like I had the video of it from regionals. We were point like 0.2 off of our school record.
Oh, that's right.
Damn.
Yeah, like if we would have, that was incredible. That was a good one. Like that, like it was that close. And then we were even, I think we were point 0.1 off from our 4x2 record. The only team that was better than us was the team that they had with Michael, Brady, Caleb, and Charles that they ran the year before. Caleb doesn't listen. I should have been on that team. It's whatever. Like I don't care now, but
If you drafted me for the 4x4, I'm telling you, man, we would have won.
I would rather had you over
Oh,
Jasmine.
we get to draft 4x4. That's
I
gonna be
know.
awesome.
Dude, my freshman year, I cooked those guys. Like,
Your freshman year? What was that? What year was? Or where were we at for that meet? Was that the home one? Yeah, that was home.
Yeah.
I was on Sajan's team. We took like 7th. Sajan Patel.
It was me. It was me. Bush,
He was-
what's his name?
I always forget
Bennett,
about.
Justin Bennett, Curly, and Chuck.
Yeah.
And Bennett gives me the baton in like 4th place, and then I beat everyone by like 30 feet, and then me and what? It wasn't back. We won by like a whole lap.
Well, that makes sense. If you have if you give Charles the baton in first, he's going to keep you in first.
Oh yeah, of
'Cause-
course.
He's a track god. But, you're like for the 4x2, it's going to be Thomas, Pisani, one of you two. But like, there's no.
I'm pretty good at running the fours.
The 4x4 will be made up already. It'll be Thomas, Sheffer, Chevalier, and one of those
I don't
other
think
distance.
Pisani probably won't.
No, it'll be another one of those distance kids though.
Caleb, that's another big loss too. Caleb
Yeah,
for the 800, because don't they have?
Caleb. Wait, what?
Yeah,
He didn't run the 800. He didn't run he hadn't ran the 800 since sophomore year. Because he ran. Well, they threw him in it. He threw him in it because he was the only one. Like they didn't have a 4th or something, and Caleb doesn't get tired. I don't know.
I thought he always ran the 800.
No.
I remember him running an 800.
No, we just made fun of him for it, bro. I don't know. It's so irritating. I wish. I was talking about it with my mom yesterday, and she was like, "Do you miss running?" And I was like, "Yeah, mom." Like I don't know. I wish I would have.
see mom on the podcast.
Mom, I miss
love you,
running.
Miss Flood.
I love you too, Mom. What?
She listens.
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
That's some dedication.
I know.
But is she just watching to make sure that we don't say any stupid things?
No, she actually like listens to it. She was like over the summer, Charles and I would like do stuff and then we talk about it on the podcast. She'd be like, "It's my way of like making sure I'm like keeping up with your life." And I was like, "Mom, you can just ask me questions."
Talk to you.
Yeah, you can just talk. I live with you, live in your house. But no, it's dope. She listens, so I know we always have at least like one guaranteed listener.
Oh, and Caden Foster.
And Caden Foster. Shout out to you, Caden Foster, bro. He's gonna be good
seriously.
this year.
Yeah, he is.
Shout out, dude.
I'm
Caden,
excited to run track with him.
he's so funny too.
See, the thing is about like I know like there's been like different seniors. Like last year's seniors and the year before that, like they were super mean. The year before that, you guys were okay. There were some of you that were pretty mean, and then like this year, I feel like us. We
Zach, you just got bullied a lot.
yeah, I did.
No, we-
I'll
yeah,
say
he
that.
did.
Zach is like the easiest kid to
Yeah,
bully,
but, like,
except
I
for Paul George.
Well, yeah.
Paul George, we're gonna make fun of him so much.
I don't know what is his real name.
George
Greg
Paul?
Stark.
Oh, it's Greg.
Stark.
Greg.
None of the names that we call him are.
Anthony will be at work and he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm going to hang out with Dirt Paul," and I'm like, "Oh my
Dirt
god."
Paul. Does he even have Paul in his name?
No.
Greg Stark. Why do we call him Paul George?
I don't know.
I called him Paul George last year at long jump, and then somebody else started calling him Paul George. I think Pisani started calling him Paul George. I want to get Pisani out here. We could have texted him. He lives right.
We can. You'd have to tell him beforehand.
I had to tell Joey last week. I was like, "Hey, tone it down."
Yeah, I can't. I feel like the internet doesn't know the real me.
It's okay. That's okay. Just look at Twitter. Follow him on Twitter.
Dude, there was an anti PETA thing that just retweeted my tweet about like the plant lives things from when I was.
Bro, you
speaking
liked one of
with
the
Hannah.
tweets. You liked
Yeah,
one of the tweets.
I went back through the whole thing and then
That was so funny.
yeah.
Do you have Twitter? Do you know about that?
Yeah, I have Twitter.
Did you see it?
Last year I basically just started like a school-wide Twitter fight because I said that vegans were weird. Like that's the bottom line. I just said vegans are weird. It's weird that they like go out of their way to tell people that like their food is inhumane. Just like mind your business.
I don't think most people don't do that.
Like
Except
CrossFit.
I mean,
Like-
How do you know someone does CrossFit? Because they've already told you 3 times.
It's true. Didn't you do CrossFit?
Once.
it's not
Yeah.
bad. It's not.
No,
bad.
it's fun, but it's by far one of the hardest things I've done. Like
And it kills your body.
it does, and I have a friend that does it, and the stuff that he does is crazy. But like, it mixes in cardio and weightlifting at the same time.
Yeah, that's the definition of.
So
CrossFit.
it's not like weightlifters where they can go work out 3 times a day. You cannot do that with CrossFit. You do this.
Who goes and works out three?
Works out
Why wouldn't they just work out for a longer extent, like a longer?
You've never heard that?
No, I would go with Charles at like 1 in the morning to go
Most
mad.
people who lift only go for like 2 hours a day. And
No, big bodybuilders go at least 2
Oh
times
yeah, if you're
a
getting
day.
okay.
yeah, like
Ma.
Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman, they'll probably go 2 times a day.
But that's body. Like you can't do that with CrossFit. It's like a one-time deal. It's like a one thing a
Wait.
day because you're so dead.
You can't do that with marathon running either, like long distance running. Who does that 3 times a day? It's just It's just like the cardio thing.
No, Casey Neistat does that. He runs a lot. Like you have to be dedicated to running distance.
Okay, but Casey Neistat gets paid to make videos on YouTube. It's a little different. When you
Well-
have a real job. I'm not saying that's not like a real job, but when you just like when you work a 9 to 5, how about that? When you work a 9 to 5, you can't just like
yeah.
you either you work out at night or you work out in the morning
Or on lunch break.
or on lunch break. You just take.
No, you can do it. You can do it twice. You can wake up early, run, and then you can go back at it. At
I
night.
mean, I don't know many people who do that.
I don't know
It's
anybody.
just one time in the morning.
So, yeah.
Fuck. There you go. You can put the lion noise there.
Yeah, it's burning. Chill out on it.
You're the one who's over here.
That's not gonna get picked up for good. No, yeah. What were we even talking? I don't know. It was just track. I'm excited to coach you guys.
I'm not, yeah. It's going to be fun.
Every single time that I see Santos Salazar, which I don't know if you listen, but you talked to me about the podcast before, but shout out to you, Santos. Every time I see him, he's like, dude, are you upset that you didn't get the Bob Anders Award? Like, you know what that
Who
is?
got that? Oh,
Yeah.
he got that?
No, Michael did. I got sprints MVP. he got
Row
he got like field events, and sprints will get, and then Noah Sheffer got distance, and
over Michael Greeley.
Michael got the Bob Andrews Award.
Oh,
But like
yeah.
the thing with the Bob Andrews Award is it's like people that contribute to the team and stuff. And like I understand where Santos is coming from. Like, are you upset? Because like I went to like all the JV meets and the freshman meets that I could, because there was like a few of the freshman meets that were on days that we had meets. But I'd go and I'd help out like anything that I could, like help out with the coaches and stuff. And so like I was like, I mean, maybe a little bit.
He did like. It was cool giving it to Michael Greeley, but like you could have gone both ways.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I talked to all the freshmen. Like I feel like, all right, so I'm not like, I wasn't like a nice person in school. I would fight with people in school, but like when I was out on the track, I was there for the people that were on the team, and so like I can see where Sanchez is coming from. Like why didn't you get it? But it's at the same time, like Michael had the most points on the team. I think I had like third most points on the team or something.
I mean, he's been doing this since like 4th grade too. Like he was the top middle school runner in the nation at some point.
He was. I don't know if he was top, but he was ranked.
I think he was top 5.
But like, I don't. It was just like when he first said it, I was like, yeah, I am upset. But like, no, I don't really care. Just kind of gotta put it behind me. But it was an honor to like be able to run. I'm thankful that I was able.
You're coaching the sprints?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Sprints and long jump.
I feel like that's better when they're younger and that you like actually know them. Like Hugh is such a good coach.
Yeah, because he knows you guys.
Yeah, because we're friends with him.
Yeah.
Like
So-
Earl's good, but we don't got that connection like we did with Hugh.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
And like that's why I quit long jump because we didn't. Who was the coach?
Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
Which I might just be the assistant long jump coach if she wants to do it again, but I don't know. It's like, so did you even see that I went over and talked to Brady Nowak? Or like I sat behind you guys and talked to Brady Nowak?
Yeah.
Like,
I wasn't gonna say anything because we don't really talk that much.
When I was talking to him, he's like, "Hey, like, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just basically just school work." I think I was telling him about how like next semester I'm gonna try coaching. And he was like, "Are you gonna do long jump?" And I was like, "I think so." And he was like, "That's good." Like, just because I didn't have any coaching, and we don't have coaches at Bedford really, because there's no money in track. We don't have money to hire coaches.
Yeah, it's all volunteer.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get paid for that?
I don't care if I do. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's one of those things. I don't know. It's just like we don't have coaches, and so it was basically just like me going out there and being like doing it,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Like we never had a coach for long jump when I was long jumping.
Well, you for sure didn't have a coach because you long jumped like the year before I started, and
I long jumped my freshman year.
You're yeah, and there's like remember they hired there was Lipinski, but he never showed up to practice.
Yeah. There was never like a consistent coach for it.
Yeah,
And that's probably why
like
I could
nobody.
easily jump like 20.
There's if we had like a real coach, we
Yeah.
probably could have had Tillman in the 19s, Derek in the 20s. I probably could have broken the school record, honestly. Like if I had a real coach out there to tell me what to do, like how to get better.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the same thing for me. I didn't even practice long jump my freshman year.
I'd never done long jump in my life before, like ever.
Yeah.
I went out on the first day of track. I was like, "Can I do long jump?" And Sheffer was like, "Meh, whatever, go ahead." Meh. And then I jumped 20 feet 9 inches my first meet.
Yeah. That's dope.
It's just I don't know, and that could have been just like talent for the sport, like just speed, being able to.
It's so technical too,
Mhm.
the footing, and you have to stay consistent every single jump. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
It's not like, I don't know, you can kind of, high jump is more malleable than like, the
Yeah,
long
'cause
jump
there's-
is.
no, I get that because like for high jump you can have a rough approach and still get a good jump out of it.
Or
Like-
you can have a great approach and a bad jump.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I liked long jump or I liked high jump when I did it because I got like 5'11".
Yeah.
I want to say
Yeah.
at the meet that you got grounded before.
The Golden W.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like the most beautiful day, and then we were like,
I was so mad. I can't even remember. Oh, no, I remember.
you
why.
got your phone taken away, and then your mom like found your iPod.
Yeah, put the line over that. I want that out there.
Okay. 54-50.
What'd you do?
I'll tell you.
And then like we were like, is Joey coming? And then like Riley didn't know that you weren't coming.
Was that the meet where it was like crappy?
No, it was it got rescheduled.
Beautiful day out.
It was like incredible out. Was that your freshman year?
Oh, that was at the St.
No, that was my
Francis meet, wasn't it?
No, Whitmer. Whitmer, your sophomore year.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
this was-
Yeah, that was my sophomore year.
Yeah,
But the meet last year was that the Golden W? Yeah, because I was at Whitmer. That was such a crappy
it was
meet.
the worst day. I won the 400 at that meet.
Yeah, and then BCSN was like, Elijah brings it home
For Whitmer.
Oh yeah, that was a crappy meet.
That was
Dude,
horrible.
We were sitting
Shefford-
by that gate
Yeah,
before we had the tent.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, that meet, Sheffer was like, we might go home, we might not, and then
I
like,
hate that. I hate that we don't cancel crap. Like, you can tell everybody's miserable and
Dude.
nobody wants to be there.
well,
so
it's not even
why?
that. It's like, okay, so we took second at that meet actually. We did a really good job.
Wimmer.
Yeah. Well, Whitmer.
Yeah.
What Whitmer was doing was they were going into their locker room, their football locker rooms, which are heated.
Well, yeah. But that's kind of bad though, because then you got to come back out and then.
But their bodies were warm. Like it
guess.
took less for them to warm up, and they were more loose.
Yeah,
like,
but I think that the
my body-
exposure
so-
to the cold.
You know.
because their muscles are still like.
Yeah, I know.
It takes a long. Like it takes. By the time they got out there, it wasn't long enough for them to completely feel like
I
we were
guess.
super
It was.
tight.
It was no like you know how when you were walking to the car on Friday night from that football game, you know how your thighs were kind of like
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
it was like when you hit the ground like nothing really
Yeah, I
because
know
it was
what
just
you're
so
saying,
tight.
yeah.
That's how it was for my whole race in the 400. Like in the 400, my thighs were just like just like a rock,
Yeah.
and it hurt so bad to run that. I think I just walked across the finish line. Like
I didn't really care for them. Even when I'd run the 300 hurdles, I was like, I don't want to be here. It's miserable out. I just want to go home. Like, I wasn't trying
the
to.
girls packed up and left.
The
Like,
girls weren't even at that meet.
No, yeah, they were. They just left. Do you not remember that?
I don't think. No, I think
They were.
the Golden W's. No, because they were at.
No, the gold W. No. St. Francis is the boys only meet.
I could have sworn that they were.
because
they
the
were
girls
somewhere
go to
else.
Whitmer.
Yeah,
They were somewhere else though.
no, they were there. No, they were there because oh
They were there because Leah was there.
yeah, Leah held my
Bailey.
blocks in the 400. Bailey wasn't there.
I thought she was.
Hey,
Bailey graduated
that
last
one's
year.
right
No, not Bailey. What's her name? Champ.
Oh, Kayla Champion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
her
no,
name was Bailey.
the girls were there, but they like the girl sprinters just packed up and left. They're like, Davis was like, nope, you guys can go home. The distance runners stayed because like that was like you can run distance in that weather, but like for sprints,
And that's what Coach Sheffer should have done because it's like you risk an injury this early in the season. It's
you can recover though. It wasn't like a big deal. The worst that would have happened was like you get a cramp. I mean, you could have pulled something, but like you recover that from that in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. It wouldn't have been like Charles where he tore his hamstring and then was
Yeah.
out for pretty much the whole season. He made it to the States for the 400,
Yeah.
and then halfway through the race, like retore it.
But he still won that, like, or came close second, right?
In the 400 that year,
Yeah.
I want to say so. I don't know.
I have a towel in the bathroom.
What?
I have a towel in the bathroom. More people.
Well, what can I say?
Sorry, bud. I don't know. That was a good meet. I won the 400. I think I took second in long jump. I don't know.
I don't even think I cleared a height, because that was like.
It was it was a horrible meet. Like horrible.
But that wasn't the worst. The worst I've ever been in was our freshman year when we were at Monroe. That was no one cleared a height. Me, you, Andrews.
I ran the 4x4 at that meet.
I long jumped 8 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
I ran the 4x4 that year because
I had to run the 400.
oh
and
yeah,
finish
no,
a row beat.
because that dude Avery Williams didn't
Yeah.
cut into lane 2 or lane 1, and so I just like ran past. That was a good meet. Well, it was a crappy, horrible meet, but it was a decent meet.
The Monroe meet.
Yeah, because for races for me,
Oh,
I think I ran like the 4x1.
weather-wise, that was the worst. And my performance, I mean, that was the worst meet that I've ever. Like it wasn't like when I was at Wimmer when I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying. I still got 13,
Mhm.
and I was
Like
terribly injured.
you were trying.
I was
You got
terribly
it.
injured.
You know it's always trash. I think.
Well, no. I wasn't trying for the Wimmer. But
No,
I
for
tried,
Monroe. You tried
I
at
tried
Monroe.
Monroe. I got like 8.5 feet.
Yeah, that's rough. I wanted like the best weather that I ever had for a meet I don't even.
Is that stats?
Yeah.
I still have to do that.
I don't even know. I don't know what the best weather was. I know my best. I can tell you my best. Well, my top 2 meets. 3. I'll do 3. Were the St. Francis meet this my senior year because I took like 4th in the 200.
I didn't clear
and
right
I was seated like 6th.
Yeah.
And then we won the 4x2, and that was on BCSN. That was a meet where the dude he was announcing. He goes, "And Elijah Flood comes in like a flood." That was that meet.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Was that when Chuck got injured?
No, that was my junior year. I'm talking about my senior year.
Oh.
The JV meet my sophomore year, your freshman year. Remember that? Because that dude. Remember we did high jump, and that dude jumped like 6 feet.
At St. Francis?
No, at the Isman Road Jefferson. But he only had one teammate, and so we still beat him.
Dude, that kid was such a fruit, though.
Yeah, he was so.
That was when we both lettered.
Yeah,
we both lettered right there, and then that kid was weird.
He was so happy to be there, and it was so cold and miserable out.
Yeah, he was. He was a weird guy.
I almost got into a fight with the Divine Child kid. Remember that? Because he's like stepped on my stuff.
I left early for that.
Oh, really?
Because
I ran the SMR, which is like 400, 200, 200, 100 or something like that, or 400. 400,
something,
yeah, 800 maybe. I ran it, and this kid after the race was like walking through our stuff, and he was like, "Oh, Bedford, you guys suck," and I like just beat him, and I was tired, and I was like, "Dude, I literally just smacked you in that race," and he stepped on my stuff with his spikes, and then I nearly fought him.
Damn.
Dang. I'm not gonna. We're at an hour though. We can cut it.
Oh, you're just gonna cut it right there? Or?
Do you wanna go through all this stuff again, or because
okay,
we didn't do any of the news stuff? And
introduce Joey. Let him talk for like 10 minutes.
I did this during CIS during my computers class. He was talking. I was just like, I'm taking notes, and I just do the rundown for the podcast.
And then
I was just watch YouTube in that class.
The time before. Why you gotta introduce me twice? Introduce Joey.
Because I was just
how we know him. Funny stories.
Yeah, bro, you got so many stories. But then, now that we talked about it, before we started recording, you can't really tell any of them. So you can tell the ones about.
They're all bad. None of them are good.
But they're hilarious, though.
You could tell the one about how Salzy got into an accident at sidelines. I don't know. Stuff just happens. Basically with Joey is weird stuff always just happens with him. And
is it like that though?
Yes.
I don't know. No, what happened? There's another funny thing. I was going up to Ann Arbor this morning, and it's just me and my brother, and we're driving, and there's a semi truck, and there's this red Jeep with this red Jeep is driving. It's in the express the passing lane.
Yeah. But
it wasn't passing the truck, and it was sitting right in the middle. It was sitting right the front of the car and the front of the truck were even, and there were 5 cars. There were 6 cars behind it. And
did you know that in Michigan that Jeep would get pulled? If a cop saw that, the Jeep would get pulled over.
Well, yeah, he should be because
you're holding up traffic.
Me and my brother who the heck is this dude driving? And then the car eventually passes them, or the truck got off the highway, and we're passing this Jeep, and my brother goes, "Oh, it's just some girl." And I look at the girl, I'm like, "Holy crap, I know this girl. I've hung out with this girl." And so I call her. I'm like, "Hey, you're on the highway, right?" She goes, "How do you know that?" I'm like, "You drive like a moron, dude."
Who was it?
You drive like an idiot.
Someone that you wouldn't know.
You sure?
I'm very sure of it.
It was your cousin.
I was thinking of someone that lives there.
Oh no!
That's Tim's car. That's her brother's car.
Yeah, but
we can tell the story about Gratiar's cousin.
Yeah, but she takes it and drives all the time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He came to McDonald's once in it. That's not the only reason that I even know it's his car. But Joey Travis Snapchatted me right now. He said streaks. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Bro, earlier, I was talking to Emily slid up on my story, and she was like, "Is that for the podcast?" I was like, "Why would I dress up for a podcast? They can't see me."
Yeah.
And then I was
I
like,
got stories to tell you after this.
okay.
I can't say it on the podcast.
Okay, and I was like, "Are you gonna be there like while we record?" Because every single time that I come over here, she's either here when I get here, or she just like shows up.
Yeah.
Bro, all right. One time, all right. So the first time that I ever like came over here, I was like, "Zach, I'm really sorry that you and Emily broke up. It sucks, man. If you need anything, like I got you." And he like wasn't saying anything to me, and I walked in his bedroom, and she's sitting on his bed. I was like,
all the time.
I was like, "What's up, Emily?"
Yeah,
How
like
you-"
we just walked in. He's just chilling in the bed.
I thought you were Emily first. I was like, "Oh, hey," because like today I texted her, or she texted me, and I was like, and she was like, I was like, "Are you gonna be there?" And he was like, she was like, "Oh, he didn't invite me." I was like, "Oh, what a bum." So I figured she'd have been like, "Hey, can I come over while you guys record or something?" Nope. Alex here though.
Yeah.
Alec is. Yeah, you can hear him farting. Maybe he's in the background.
Every
farted-
once in a while.
He's farted at least 4 times, I think.
It's that sidelines.
All
It'll
right.
get to you,
I think that's a good place to.
bro. Do you remember when we went to sidelines and they ran out of spoons and so you didn't tip?
But I was.
Yes. We were all there. That was
That was
crazy.
so stupid.
That was-
I
That
was
was
getting.
the championship. That was the NBA championship.
Yeah, because
I was getting mad. At
You were
those
there. It was
people.
you two, me, Charles,
Hugh.
Neil,
Puke.
Huker. Like Neil and Trajan was hanging out with us.
Yeah, that was the first time I met him.
That was a long time ago because Neil actually like hung out with me.
Yeah. Then we split a Slookie.
Dude, those are
Dude,
so
those
good.
are so good.
Yeah, they gave us like. They
Well,
gave us knives.
we all.
That was the only thing they gave us.
They
were
gave us-
knives.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, a Slookie is this just giant cookie with ice cream mounted on top of it, and they gave us knives to eat it with, and then they were just like, "Well, we don't have spoons tonight, so
Yeah, they
Joey
didn't
didn't tip."
No, I was mad, and I was putting it on my Snapchat, and they were like, I think it was Lindsay. Other girls were sitting at the table. It was like Lindsay and Ali Kuzno or something or someone
Yeah,
like
because she
that.
works there. Both of them
Yeah,
work there.
I was like, what the?
Like, what is going on?
I was mad that they weren't giving us crap.
Was that it? Was that?
And then I was taking pictures with the flash, and all the girls are looking, like all the waitresses are looking at me, and I'm just yelling super loud. I'm like, this place sucks, man. I was mad.
That was a funny night because that was like, I don't know. Was that the second time that the Warriors won?
No, I think that's when the Cavs won.
Was that when the Cavs won?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad when it's like.
Was
yeah.
that the
Is that
second
third time
time?
the Warriors won?
Was that their
How many times-
17th time?
How many times is it? They have 3 now.
Oh my god! Yeah, they're gonna win again.
Well, they have
this year.
4 because they won one in like 72 or something like that.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they're gonna win it again. They're winning it.
Well, especially is Boogie the one that didn't he tear his Achilles last year?
He did something, but he's coming back in the winter.
So they're just gonna they'll be on top. But he's only there for a year.
Well, he'll probably sign a
You think
bigger
so?
contract.
Yeah,
I know. Well, did you know?
I don't think he's such an individual player, and he's not nice at all. Like he's.
Yeah.
I know, but that team, like, something about like that team dynamic is that they can fit somebody like that in, and it'll be fine. Like he'll still get all the shots that he wants and all the time that he wants.
Yeah.
Just because, like,
I hope not.
you hope.
I hope it's a disaster.
Yeah. So do
I want Klay Thompson to leave and become his own guy because I love Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
I do. I think he could lead a team. I think he.
Like
could
how many
lead a team.
championships do you have to win before you're like, I'm sick of this? I don't think
You
you
want to
ever
be
get
your
sick
own
of
guy.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
nobody gets sick of winning. I think that nobody's ever like, dude, I don't want to win today.
Yeah.
Like nobody has ever said that in the history of competition.
What?
I think I want to lose today, like that. I think I'm just gonna lose. Nobody likes to
Unless
lose.
you're
Everybody
tanking.
loves winning, and they just win constantly.
But I still think the Cavs have a team to make it to the final, or not the finals, the playoffs. I don't
Maybe
know.
like who did they lose? Anybody other than LeBron?
No.
Oh, then yeah, because that team isn't. Well,
The only thing
They're not going to win the East.
No,
They're not gonna
no,
win
It's
the
no,
going to
East.
be Boston.
Yeah, Boston's gonna win.
Boston, or I think that Philadelphia has.
No,
No,
but
you
they
don't
don't
think so?
stack up to Boston.
Yeah, they're gonna lose to Boston. But
I don't think it'll be as close in the West though. I think the Warriors will just.
I don't
know. The Rockets,
Dude, the Rockets
the
and
Rockets,
the Thunder.
the Rockets,
The
could
Thunder are good.
They got rid of Carmelo Anthony, but they got Nerlens Noel. I mean, Jeremiah Grant's getting better. They got Roberson back, and I mean, second year with Paul George and Westbrook, and they got Dennis Schroeder. I'm really.
Oh, it was Ben. Ben told me that Russell Westbrook averaging a triple double doesn't that shouldn't put him in the running for MVP. Like we argued that for so long.
I don't like arguing about Russell Westbrook because it's just stupid. He should have, if he was averaging the same thing he was averaging for his MVP season, I don't see why he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
why he couldn't get the
can't.
MVP.
Yeah, I don't see why.
And he's playing with 2 All-Stars or 2 former All-Stars on the team. I think it was stupid. I think and he wasn't even in the top 5 for MVP running.
Who won it? Was it James Harden that won it?
He shouldn't have even won it either. It should have been LeBron.
Yeah,
but they just don't want to keep. I think they don't want to give it repetition because people are going to get bored of it.
Yeah, they don't want to keep repetition.
Okay,
I mean, they can't
keep
do
a team
nothing.
from winning.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. Even though I think Adam Silver should have vetoed, if not KD, Boogie.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I don't
like that though. I don't like that you can just like veto that stuff.
Well, it's only happened a handful of times.
It happened with
Chris Paul was about to go to LA, like the Lakers, before Nash and Dwight Howard did, but he vetoed that trade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
If they didn't, you could literally stack up a team. Like if LeBron wanted to, he could have went to Golden State. He could have taken a huge pay cut just to get another ring.
Oh God, he would.
I don't think
no one would like him.
If he did that, it would just ruin. Like if he went to Golden State, people would just be like, he's not the greatest of all time. Like I think that like that question would just be like, nah.
And I hate how people like say like Kevin Durant is in the running, like he's the greatest of all time, because it's like
I think that his stats
was
potentially I think potentially his stats could get better than LeBron's, but he won't ever be the greatest of all time.
No,
he is not a player that like will change the game.
Exactly. And
like LeBron has changed the game, being somebody that can like just lead a team literally by himself. Because that Cavs team is garbage. That Cavs team isn't.
They're not garbage. They just don't know how to play without him. They were so dependent on him in calling the plays.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
I saw that. I think I talked about it on the last podcast. I saw this thing that was like the Lakers are going to need to depend on LeBron in crunch time situations. Obviously, your team is filled with like second year.
A bunch of basically rookies.
I know
they have so much potential.
Did you see like Lonzo is like I changed my jump shot, but it looks the same.
Yeah, I saw him say he doesn't have any, like he doesn't care who he plays with, like he's not intimidated by anyone.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. He's just another guy. Which I mean, yeah, he is just another guy, but he's also
I don't know. I think
the second greatest player of all time.
But I was really hyped to see the preseason highlights. Like
dude, Kawhi Leonard's looking good.
Did you see that video of him? Everyone's sitting on the bench talking, and then he's on the very end, like
in Toronto.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I would be embarrassed if I was him because of his laugh. I don't know what that was. Like I'd be like, what was that, man? You can't just.
I don't know. Just the video of Kevin Hart when he could not stop laughing.
At Kawhi.
Yeah, at Kawhi when he's laughing.
No, I saw this video. There's so many things. There's like so many things in sports going on right now because like preseason basketball, football. Baseball. Well, nobody cares about baseball, but it's dwindling down. Shut up. Nobody cares about baseball. Nobody cares about baseball.
I love baseball.
Everyone, like Salzy and Griffin and Dylan and Blake, they all talk about baseball, and I have no clue about it.
I don't.
You see that video though? We put it in that Instagram. I don't know if either of you guys are in the Instagram chat. We got like 25 people in there, but this guy, they were in Boston. He hit a home run. It was Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, and he
hit
threw
a
it back.
home run over the Green Giant. Then this guy threw it back and hit him. That is insane.
Yeah. I literally was
watching. Well, that dude got ejected, but he should be.
He should literally be like.
They should, yeah. He should have gotten something.
Like, hey, do you want to come?
I mean, okay.
Because he lost it. He threw it like 2-second base from like the far.
But now that I think about it, it is the Green Giant though, so that gave him a crap ton of leverage.
Yeah, because it's so high up.
It's fair, but it's like he's still
about that. So that's still
crazy.
He still
threw it a crazy
amount of distance. Hit him with that. Yeah. That is amazing.
That's
like perfect timing.
That's not getting as much
attention as it should.
It should be.
All right, you know the
just let that go.
You know the have you seen the videos of the this is the only reason that I even like paid attention to baseball for a little bit is because like they had that dude that would run against like sprint against people.
Oh yeah.
I want to.
Mr. Freeze.
Where is that at? Do you know what?
They just do it.
I think it's everywhere.
Yeah. Is it everywhere, bro? I want to go to a game where they have it in Detroit and try to do it because I could beat that guy. I know I could beat that guy.
He's an Olympian.
No, he just ran in college. I don't think he was an Olympian.
I'm pretty sure he was running in college, but he went to like the Olympic trials or
something.
He
went to the trials, but you still get a head start against him.
Yeah,
I think I have enough speed to.
But they probably don't pick. That's why they're picking average guys to do that.
Well, I saw another dude almost beat him. Another dude almost beat him, but he fell. Which you idiot! Don't celebrate if you didn't finish a race. Don't celebrate unless if it's like okay. The only time that I ever like celebrated during a race was at the Whitmore Lake prelim. Did you go to that meet? The Whitmore Lake. It's a Saturday morning.
Yeah, I did pretty good at that. Even though
I came in third in the 200 for that meet. I lost to some Tecumseh kid.
Who was at that meet?
It's the meet where it's split into big schools and small schools.
I think so. No,
I
wasn't.
that meet this year. That meet this year, I sat in the tent for like a super long time because I didn't have to do anything until long jump started and girls went first. Oh, that was the meet that Erica cracked her head open.
Oh no, I did go, but I saw.
I remember that.
That was
I saw
funny.
it.
I remember
That was
she
so
went to the
funny.
hospital and she came back and I was like, "Hey Erica, I heard high jump went well for you," and she's like, "I'll kill you," and I was like, "Okay."
I sent her a video because there was another girl who did that on Instagram. And I sent her that video on my favorite twins.
Bro, no, she that at that meet, I sat in the tent and I just who did I talk to the whole time? Oh, I talked to Brandon Thomas. Who's that freshman girl? Oh crap! Oh, she went to the varsity races, but she wasn't good. Oh, Sullivan. Oh, what's her first name? Her sister is.
Is it the one with the? No, I'm talking about this.
She dated Carver, the football kid.
No, that's
Emma. I don't know.
The
She
girl
was
with
with
the
the black head
humongous calves.
Yeah, it's her
That's
little
her
sister.
sister.
Yeah,
It's
I talked to her and Brandon Thomas the whole time when we were just sitting in the tent waiting for the 200 to start. And it was the weirdest conversation I've ever had in my whole life because there was zero substance to it.
Is it Schaefer? No, it wasn't.
It's not Schaefer. No.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
She
it
hangs
was-
up.
Huh? Give me my phone.
I don't have it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
It's under your pillow that you have
You're-
on the
you're-
couch.
You're blind, man. You really
He-
are
he
blind.
is blind.
He really is blind.
I thought I left it there.
You can see it if I shine a light into
It
his
was
eyes.
his right
I'm gonna take
eye.
a picture of your face with the
I
flash
always
so you
come
can
up.
see.
I always come up behind him and wiggle my finger over his eye, and he never sees it.
Dude, if I told you guys one day I almost killed myself, you guys would shut up and feel so terrible about yourselves.
No, I just.
But
make
we
money.
know you're not going to.
Yeah, but I don't.
Because look at where we are. No one's gonna kill themselves if they live in this.
Yeah,
place.
you're right.
You literally have a sauna 3 feet from your bed.
What is that even used for? Wait, have you ever gone into that?
Mm-hmm. No.
I feel like that would have. I'm gonna go into.
It smells
Okay.
so good.
All right, we're gonna cut it off with that one. It's we have a longer. It's 100 or an hour and 17 minutes. I'm losing it. It just says one 17. So whatever. It's so late. I had to take 3 quizzes today. Thanks for listening, guys. It was a good episode. We'll have to have all these guys
Yeah,
back on.
seriously, a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thanks, Zach.
Man, that shit's cool inside.
Put the freaking lion noise in. Thanks, man. What is it? 118. Oh!
Next
That's
time
gonna
we
be
come, I'm bringing my swim trunks so we can. Or what? We just got like naked in that. I don't mind doing that.
No, yeah, but you put a towel around. I'm not having you have your slong sit on that wood.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut this part of the audio
No,
out.
No,
you
leave
can-
it in.
That's the best part. If anyone's listening, like they're the real OG listeners. If they're listening,
Yeah.
Your mom.
My mom. Yeah, my mom.
Hey,
Okay, guys, have a great
hype me
night
up, guys. I
or
like
day.
those
I don't care, but whenever you listen to this, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.